You sort of mastered the art of the emasculated man.
Thank you.
I've been working.
Thank you very much.
I'm going to be perfectly honest with you.
The emasculated man.
I've been working my way up to that question. I'm sorry. But I mean, you're incredible at versions of this character.
Keep digging. No, I'm kidding.
Where does this come from? Because you don't seem emasculated no.
You know what? I really love and relate to these characters, and I think that they're a way for me to sort of exercise some of my own insecurities and demons and latch on to what I love about Rusty, for example. He's just so relentlessly hopeful. You know, he's so positive and he really is selfless. Like, he wants what's best for his family. And I find that really endearing. And same with Andy Bernard, a character who just wanted all the right things, but had none of the tools to do it right, you know? And I feel that way a lot in my life. I'm slightly more functional than Andy Bernard, hopefully. But I really have a lot of compassion for these characters.
I think we all have a lot of compassion for men or women who, like you said, want everything but just don't have the tools and don't have the main tool of realizing what they're actually capable of and what their limitations are.
Right.
Constantly bumping into it.
And we're all limited by our own sort of fears and our own insecurities. And a character like Andy, who's just always getting in his own way, and there's so much kind of shame and rage under there. It's something that a lot of us, I think, in some of our more vulnerable moments can relate to.
Is that something that you enjoy bringing to these characters a little bit? I would imagine coming from improv, that can go to dark places, and that's when it's really fun, I think, for some comedians is to go to dark places, is when you can bring the shame and the rage to Andy Bernard. I remember he had, like, anger management problems, right?
Yes, of course. I love shame and rage. They're my favorite emotions.
They're very funny emotions.
Yeah,
so, you know.
no, that and I think that they're I have such a soft spot for someone who's in the throes of that, and I think that was really what sort of pulled, in the case of Andy Bernard, really kind of his arc over those first 5 seasons or so was to kind of come out of the depths of kind of dark and dysfunctional behavior and into a much more compassionate and kind-hearted place, and that I feel like is a noble path, and it's something that I love to portray. It's just a person trying to be a better version of themselves, and I think Rusty is that too. Always trying to just be better.
He has the compassion, but not the control.
Right.
Of any kind.
Yeah.
One of the things that
the self-awareness.
Or the self-awareness, yeah.